Good morning. The 113th Congress gavels in at noon, and quite an interesting freshman class. We've got a record-breaking 20 female senators, record-breaking 7 openly gay lawmakers, 31 Latino members. You've got a double amputee Iraq War veteran, the first Buddhist senator, a Kennedy back in office, alongside a member who used to be homeless. So it really the most diverse House Democratic caucus that we've seen in history. They have a full calendar already, a lot of unfinished business. So let's take a look at that list. We've got that Hurricane Sandy relief vote. The Senate could have another one on that as soon as tomorrow. Speaker John Boehner promised lawmakers from the Northeast who are angry that this didn't get done that they'd have a vote by January 15th. We've got the debt ceiling debate that's coming up in February. Then shortly after that, sequestration, those severe cuts are set to kick in again. So freshmen will be thrown into a huge spending battle there. And then cybersecurity legislation also has yet to be passed. Then you also take a look at what President Obama has laid out as priorities to deal with at the very beginning of this term. There will also likely be tough political battles. You've got immigration reform for one. There's been a lot of political will to get something done on both sides of the aisle. Gun control, Vice President Biden is expected to get the president a comprehensive plan. Senator Feinstein has said she'll be bringing up the automatic weapons ban again first thing in this new Congress. And so what can you expect from Congress on all of these issues? The balance of power is essentially the same. Democrats running the Senate with 2 more Democrats voting with them than in the last Congress. And then in the House, you've got 8 more Democrats, but Republicans still running the show. And you mentioned it that the Speaker will be up for a vote on whether or not he's going to be retaining his spot. That's expected this afternoon. A lot of Republicans aren't happy with him, Deirdre, after that fiscal cliff deal, but he is expected to keep the job.
And
Deirdre.
Megan, as you mentioned, it's a pretty interesting freshman class. Women are one note statistically that stand out, right?
Absolutely. You know, we've got not just a record number of women in the Senate, but also the first all-female delegation, the state of New Hampshire, all women. Some interesting women to point out. Double amputee Tammy Duckworth. She was shot down in Iraq in 2004, went on to race the Chicago Marathon in a hand cycle wheelchair. She also speaks fluent Thai. We've got a religious trailblazer, Mazie Hirono, the Senate's first Buddhist, first female senator representing Hawaii. And then, of course, when we've talked so much about Massachusetts freshman Senator Elizabeth Warren, fundraising powerhouse, now on the powerful banking committee. So we've got a lot of very interesting freshman women to watch, not to mention a lot of records being broken with this Congress.